Yeah, okay. Like, who is this? Chakradhar and Usha, right? Primary and secondary. Okay. Um, Chakradhar, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm in call only.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me go with this lambda function. Uh, okay, let me open AWS services. Okay, in AWS Lambda function in the sense like it is serverless programming, like in order to run any application, any programming, so we don't need any servers in that, so that we can execute that code like in order for any functionality and all. AWS Lambda services is region specific. In here in AWS, I have set up Lambda function in Virginia region. Like in our organization, only one Lambda function is set up as of now. Like lambda function for this I have set up for like we have individual servers, we have given all developers individual servers, right? So let me show you. So we have for each developer there is an individual server, right? So for that individual servers, like see, for all these individual servers, I have included all these individual servers in this lambda function. Let me show you. This is the EC2 state notification. This is the lambda function. Let me open it. Like what it will do, like it will check all these servers, like all these developer servers at midnight of 3 a.m. If any of these servers is running, it is not in stop state. Here you can see instant stop state. It is not in stop state midnight of 3 a.m. So it will trigger an alarm, like alarm in the sense like we use CloudWatch. Like let me later tell you about CloudWatch and SNS. SNS is nothing but like notification, email notification it will send. So I will show you the lambda function. This lambda function is written in Python. See, this is the lambda function I have written. You can see this lambda function has been written in Python and included Boto3 in this Python Boto3. By Python Boto3 we use for some certain functionality. So like here, this lambda function is region specific. Region specific in the sense you can see, like here I have used region specific US East 1. This is US East 2. This is OYO region. Like we have all the developer servers in OYO region, right? You can see here. If you see here, North Virginia is US East 1 and OYO region is US East 2. So if you go to the lambda function here, all the for this all the developer servers I have taken instance ID. So here you can find instance ID. This if you get this instance ID, you can include this in this lambda function. See, you can see here one functionality is this, like till here. See what it will do. It will check for instance ID. If this instance ID is assigned to this Manisha Basu server, so if instance ID and instance state, if it is running, this will run at 3 a.m. in the midnight, right? So it will run this all the functions. So it will go one by one. If this instance ID is running in running state, so what it will do, it will send this message like Manisha Basu server is not stopped and it's in running state and with IP. This is the message, and this message will be sent through SNS. AWS SNS service is there. I will tell later, like another topic is there for that. So SNS dot publish. So topic KRN in the sense like message will be Manisha. This Manisha here, right? This message will send. I will show you like how it will give mail. So if any one of the developer is joined, like you can copy this from here to here and you can edit like instance ID you can edit, and you can edit this message and you can include this, and you can it deploy option will be enabled. So if you deploy the changes will be saved. so that it will be updated for each and every developer. So this function will run at Monday midnight, Wednesday midnight, and Monday midnight, Wednesday midnight, and Friday midnight. Is this AWS? See, this is how we will get messages. See, Sheetal is not stopped and it's in running stack with this IP. This message will be configured for me, and Chandra will get this emails. So you can edit here itself. You can edit and you can deploy the changes. Like deploy in the sense it will just change, nothing else. If we give this test, it will run now and it will send a mail to me and Chandra. So any doubt in this?
How we add the names to receive the message, Charu?
How we add names in the sense?
Like as of now, it is configured your name and Chandra's name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that I
that
will
will be
tell. That
configured
I
in SNS.
will be later in SNS. Here
Achha.
AWS service is there, right?
Simple
Okay.
notification service.
Notification service. In that I have configured mail ID. I will tell you in this detail, like how to
Okay.
configure
Okay.
mails and all.
Okay. This one to edit, where we need to go? Is there any edit
Here also
option?
you can edit. You can see. You
Oh,
can just
this is in editable mode only. Okay.
editable mode. Yeah, you can copy and you can paste from if function if any one of the developer joins. So his machine will be tracked. Like before, we were getting so many costs, right, for this. So Sandeep has suggested me to like run any one functionality like this. So I have implemented this in Lambda function.
Okay.
So any doubt?
So,
Yeah.
okay, when we get that message that so and so server is not stopped, and we will inform that person to stop it, or we will do the stop.
Chandra will send that mail to respected person, like why it is not stopped.
Okay.
So can I move to next topic?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Jenkins tool with CI/CD. In our organization, we are not that much dealing with Jenkins. Like we use only Azure DevOps tool for CI/CD. Jenkins, we have one server configured with Jenkins that can be accessed through jenkins.com. This was using by testers. Like here in testing also there is no automation. Like here they are using only manual testing. Like for some of the testing purpose they are using this Jenkins tool. Yeah, see, you can see this is the Jenkins server. Like testers, you are using this. Like they used to build this pipelines and all. They used to run. Like whatever the issues, like you will get only like Git issues. Like if any one of the tester is finding to clone their repository, so they will contact you. Like Git is not fetching from this Jenkins, so that time you can check like what is the issue. Like none of the pipelines is running here. Like if any one of the credentials has to be used, you will get a request so that you can add any of the tester credentials in this. So they are only maintaining this one. So if they don't get to know, they will come to DevOps team to figure out the issues. Like as of now, from 1 year, I got 2 to 3 times like it is not accessible through this Jenkins. And if any one of the tester credentials has to be added, that issues I got, that's it as of now. So you can see here Shashi Kumar, Arun, Shashi, Venkata, Ashutosh. These 3 or 4 people only using this Jenkins server. That's it as of now.
So if user is asking for, we are not able to access, we are not accessible Jenkins. So what we have to do the troubleshooting?
So they will be accessing Jenkins, but they will be having issues sometimes like Git issues, like Git repository is not cloning in this Jenkins. So for that you can go to manage Jenkins and check whether Git credentials is working or not.
Okay, as long as actually we have discussed, we are using
Like
CI/CD
anyone
pipeline.
is having IT. Sorry?
Yeah, for CI/CD pipeline deployment, we are using DevOps, right? So not Jenkins so far, actually
Not
only.
Jenkins.
Apart from, yeah.
Not
So
using
yeah,
Jenkins.
even repository and GitHub also, we are complete package in DevOps, right? Is a DevOps. So
Yeah.
who are the, I mean, members using this Jenkins repository? Is there any config Jenkins? I mean, GitHub is configured here.
As I said, right, like only testing people, Shashi Kumar and Ashutosh, and 2 3 people are using that's it. Like they are not using regularly. Only sometimes they will use, like most of the issues you will get here in this email notification. When you go to Jenkins and manage Jenkins and configuration, so you will get this SMTP. This is a SMTP server. This SMTP server is nothing but like we have Outlook, right? Like Outlook in the sense admin Outlook. So if any admin, like let me show you. See, this is admin username and password for Outlook, like entire Active Directory. So if any Chandra or Smita changes that password, like you need to come here and update that password by asking Smita or Chandra. Like when some of the times like email will be not going from this Jenkins, so testers will be contacting you, so you need to check like what is the issue, like if anyone changed this core admin password, like it will be having expiry, right, some of the times. So this only you will be getting issues in Jenkins. That's this as of now. Simply you can go to manage Jenkins and configure system. You can find email configuration. That's it. It will be having. So if you go to credentials, you can see like who are all the systems are having Shashi Kumar, Kore, like Arun, Shashi, Venkata, and Ashutosh are having credentials for this Jenkins. That's it.
Okay.
So adding these users are maintained by us only, Chari, or they have access to add by themselves?
Thank you, Mosapam. Not clear.
What, Chari?
Emails.
Sorry, your voice broke. Hello?
Give me a minute.
Sure, wait a minute.
Give me a
Okay.
second. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes, Chari.
Yeah. Yeah, Usha, you are asking something?
No, adding these users are maintained by us, or they can add by themselves in the
They
users.
will be adding themselves. Like if any issues, like Git issues only, you will get like sometimes.
Mhm.
That's it.
And sorry, how we will get to know Chandra or Smita changed the password? Will get any mails or like?
Oh, no. Like testers will connect with you. Like email is not going through Jenkins servers. That time you can ask with Chandra or Smita. Like if for core admin user ID is the password changed like that, so that you will get to know.
Okay.
Okay, that changing password, they don't have access for Jenkins.
They
have
have, but
access to add.
they will be not knowing, right? We are the DevOps team, like we need to maintain everything, right? So they will be not knowing like what is the issue. Like they will be doing only this running jobs. That's it. They will build the jobs. They will write the jobs. They will build. That's it. So
Usually
maintaining a lot.
managing users also we only maintain like as far as I know. But if they
Yeah,
have access to add by themselves, that's fine.
yeah. They will be having access, but they will be not knowing, right?
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
this much. Is-
So if you want to add anything, you can clone here from this. You can clone here. So SSH generate credentials. So see, this is the username and password. You can add it in these credentials in Jenkins. So if you want to clone this repository, test automation repository, like only on repository as of now it is cloned. Uh, see test automation. So if see here, you can see here Ashutosh is having problem. Arun, no. See Arun is having problems right here. Like it is not supporting for his credentials. So what you can do, you can I can ask his credentials. You can go to that repository. You can check this test automation repository is there, right? You can go to test automation repository, and you can do this cloning. Clone in the sense like you need to generate Git credentials. You need to take his credentials, and you need to log in through this Azure DevOps, and you need to generate, or you need to ask him to generate these credentials. Then only it will work. So you need username of that Arun, and you need this password. Then only this repository will clone to this Jenkins. See, Arun is facing issues, so he will come to you like I'm not able to fetch anything from this repository. I'm getting error. So you can do like that, like whatever I said. See, if I use my credentials, like it is generated like around 3 to 4 months back, so I will not get this error. So it will go off automatically. This is the issues we will get in Jenkins. That's it. So anyone is having any doubt? Can I move to next topic?
Okay.
No one is having doubt. Hello.
No doubts.
Can I move to okay? Let me move to next topic. Is AWS IAM services. So I said right, like for Lambda function, we used to like it will run the script at 3 a.m. in the midnight. So for that, like developers, what we need to give access is this AWS services. AWS services in the sense for one, if you consider like Bhushan, like consider Abhishek. So if we need to give him access to this AWS console with only limited functionality. Limited functionality in the sense you should not do anything in this AWS services. You should only start and stop this server, his own server. So you can take ID instance ID of his server. So if you go to AWS IAM, if you go to IAM, IAM is not region specific, it is entire for it is account specific, AWS account specific. You can see here around for this account there are 40 users. Okay, so if you see here if you can, if any one of the new developer joins, you can add user, you can create his user account, username, in the sense, let me think someone has joined like ABC, and you need to give his AWS management console access. So you can you can give any password like for mobile. And before this, what you have to do, you need to create one policy, in the sense, I will tell you. Policy is nothing but you need to give limited functionality for that user, right?
Yes.
So you need to create policy. I will tell you like what policy. There is a policy section here in the IAM. So you need to create policy. Create policy. Choose a service. Choose a service, in the sense what all the services you need to give for that specific user account. So if you, what we need to do, only you need to start and stop the EC2 services, right? So you need to find EC2 here. EC2, EC2. In EC2, there are so many services, like action will be loaded. So in list, in the sense, describe instance status. So you need to check the status of the instance, like this status, like it is up and running or not. This should be given for him. And another one is list is okay, as of now one is needed. Right functionality, in the sense, like you need to start and stop the services, right? In this, there is two services you can assign to him. Let me show you. Right, start and stop. See here, start instances, stop instances. These three should be given. And resource, in the sense, like I said, right, like he should be start and stop is only server. He should not have access to start and stop any of the servers, other servers. So for that, you can add
Each instance.
his instance ID. See, you can, his instance ID, in the sense, you need to see where is his instance. His instance is US2, right? US2, right? Add ARN resource, add resource number, US is 2, account is this only, and instance ID. So you need to fetch any of the developer, like whom user has to be created. You need to fetch his instance ID. Then you need to create policy. Policy. Okay, add. So once you create this policy will be created like this, like user policy. I will show you, like policy AWS custom manager. See, around 35 policies I have created. You can see Datta, Gopi, Nifa, and Jennifer. So once you try to create this user account, like if any of the developer name and password, user must, you can use this or not. Permissions. In permissions, you need to uh, attach this policy. See, attach existing policy directly. So if you come here, like you will find here, you can search like any of the developer, like Datta. See, start that policy you can attach, and next, and you can review and create user. That's it. So user ID and user ID and password you should mail to that developer, like and one document is there, like I think he is having, like, who is having, Chakradhar is having, right? Let me attach that document.
DevOps sync group. Huh?
Can I attach in the sim group? So I have created one document. Let me open it. Oh, Chandra screen. Mobile docs. Log into AWS. Along with this document, you need to send the email to that developer. Let me show you. I have given detailed steps like how to log in. No, I will show you. See in this document there is detailed steps including screenshot also, like how to log in and how to find their servers and so you can send this document to them like anyone of the developer if anyone is joining. So that's it from this, like anyone is having doubt.
Chari, this document is containing only how to create an instance in AWS, right?
No,
This is
no,
document
how
is
to
for
log
how
in.
to log in.
Log
How
into
to do?
AWS. Developers will be not knowing this AWS console, right?
Okay, for them. Okay.
After we created a policy and assign a role,
We will
so
share
they don't
this
know.
to them.
Yeah, they don't know the account number, right? So we are sharing this document. By this, they can log in into console and they can start and stop the service, stop their EC2 instance from their end itself.
Okay. And giving instance to developers, that will be done by us only, no, Chari,
Yes,
right?
just now he given you right steps how to create, how to assign a role. So by that,
Ah,
he can able to access only his server only.
okay.
You have
Yeah.
doubt, right? We are creating a server. We are creating and we are assigning the server from DevOps team only. We are.
Okay, I got it. Like for developers, what type of machine and all, they will inform us, right?
Now, based on the environment that they are joining, if it is developer, we can able to clone any one of them in. So test missions are already test environment development de- based on the stages, right? So
Okay.
if it is developer, we can clone. I mean, Smita, someone will guide you. So you can clone with any server. They will give you this server. You can clone this server. You can clone and you can give the access and access privileges so that he can able to access.
Okay. Okay, Chekari. Yeah, Chekardari, if you know, then that's good.
Like Usha, like we will be creating the server and whatever the requirement is there for its development work, we will be installing and we will give that server. But
Mm-hmm.
every time we cannot stop, right? Midnight,
Right.
like every day we cannot stop and we cannot start his server.
Right.
So
That
flexibility,
part I understood.
flexibility
Yeah.
has given to him to start and stop his own server. So only
Okay.
we are creating user accounts in
Okay.
AWS with limited functionality. Functionality in the sense we need to create policies with specific whatever role is needed for him.
Okay. Got it. That part.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That's.
Okay, let me go with Azure branching and Git repository. So in Azure DevOps branching in the sense, if we take any one of the project, let me take, these are all the projects we are using like Periop, Web App, Portal and all. So if we take Periop server, so for this Periop project, like Periop application is there, right? Like entire code will be here in this repository. Like you can see, this is the code they will be, developers will be developing and pushing into this repository. So you can see branching in the sense you can see n number of branches. Branching strategy here, like before they will be having their own feature branches. Feature branches in the sense any developer is having, they will be creating their name and they will be developing code in that their branch and they used to push to this development branch. So now what happened, they will be creating branches based on tasks assigned, like bugs will be assigned, right? Like they will create the task and they will develop and they will push to development branch. Yeah, branching in the sense like we have development branch, QA branch, then master branch. Development branch will code will go to dev servers, QA branch will go to QA servers, and master branch code will go to demo servers, like it is production servers for us. So the push strategy will be like this only. They will develop in their future branch, then they will merge to development branch. Every time they will merge development branch, like once in a week they will merge to QA branch. So here if you see the QA branch, like they will not be able to merge directly to QA branch, because I have set some policies to QA branch. They need to raise, I will show you what is the policies I have set. Branches, if you go here, so you can see a number of branches. You can see like this is task specific. So if you search branch name QA, you can see this is the QA branch. QA branch, like none of the developers directly they can push to QA branch, because I have set the policies. You can see branch policies. They need to raise a pull request. Pull request in the sense they need to include Bhushan Borole as Satish Smita Jugati. See, required number of minimum number of reviewers as I have given one. So someone has to approve their pull request, then only their code will get merged to QA branch. So here optional I have given automatically include reviewers. So optional is Bhushan Borole and Smita Jugati. So they need to raise a pull request. Pull request here you can see pull request. So new pull request they will raise, and it will in like whatever the changes has to be described. Then so one of the reviewers has to be added. If they don't add reviewers, it will automatically add Smita Jugate and Bhushan Borole. I have given right optional reviewers. So they will get that request. They will verify the code changes and they will approve this pull request. Then only code will merge to QA branch. So once QA branch code is merged, then if any like Smita Jugati will raise a pull request to merge to master branch later. So branching strategy in the sense like how we merge the code from future branch to development branch to QA branch to master branch. That's it. So anyone is having any doubt?
Chari, can you show me
How to
where
set the
where we are
Sorry?
changing? Okay, continue.
yeah, how to set the policy, Chori?
Sorry?
How
I'm
to set
not.
the policy?
How to?
Set the policy. Here some
Pol
policies are
policy for only QA branch I have set. You can see here. If you search branch QA, you can see here. This is like branch as policies. You can see this symbol, right? So you can click these three dots like branch policies. You can check here. So this is the branch policies you can set here, like check for commit release. Any policies is required. You can only one policy I have written, that is I have given for this QA require a minimum number of reviewers. One reviewer is needed, otherwise the code will not merge to QA branch.
okay.
That is the policy I have set. That's it as of now.
Chari, where they select the target branch, like whether it's a QA or
No,
whether it's
you don't do anything, like developers will do. That's it.
okay, they will do. Only our part is to set the policies for respect to target branch, right?
If anything is required, this I have set like around 8 months back. So Smita Jugati will if Bhushan Barala is leaving, Smita Jugati like she will approach any one of the DevOps team to remove his access in this, so you can delete directly. You can delete if you need to add any of the reviewer. Like you need to check whether is optional or required. If you add any one of the developer like PHU Bhushan Barole, if you give required only, so until Bhushan Barole accepts, the code will not merge. So once if he is in leave, so it will be a problem, right? So I have kept it as optional. So this should be unchecked, like, because allow requester to approve their own changes. So what will happen if you raise a pull request, if you only accept, if you give here, so it will merge, right? So this should be unchecked. That's it. Optional is a reviewer and this should be unchecked. Save. That's it. That's it from my side. Like, anyone is having issues, like, you can raise. So
Okay, in this area, branching and Git, we only get this type of request only, Chari, or any other
yeah,
issues
that's
we
it.
get.
That's it. Like, developers will be managing. That's it. We will be not doing anything in this. They will create the branches. They will merge to any of the branches. So we need to know the flow. That's it.
Mhm.
Like, from which branch to which branch it will merge. Okay, that's it from my side. Okay, that's it. Can I stop recording or you have any questions?
No, you can stop it.
Yeah, regarding Lambda function, Chari.
Yeah.
So apart from the mail SNS, I mean stop and start service, any other services that we configured in Lambda function?
No, only that service as of now.
Okay. So is that a JSON language that we configured?
Python language I written.
Python. You designed the script. You wrote the script, or
Yeah, I wrote the script, that one.
okay.
Just you can edit that, that's it. Nothing much changes.
Okay.
Okay, let's stop the call. I think Chandra is pinging for some other. Like, SLC installation is still going on.